Advanced Takedown Tree Stands presents the Hunting Grounds. Also brought to you by Deer Ag, 4-Wheel Concept, Nose Jammer, Dirt Nap Gear, Spy Point, Bowtech, Cross Country Camo, Hook Line Sinker Outdoors, Shaybug Designs, Marathon Seat Covers, Giotto Gear, Popeyes of Northwest Arkansas, Eagle Seed, Hunter Safety System, CVA.
Eyes are watering. Hey guys, well, welcome back to another episode of the Hunting Grounds. We are excited to be back after the long holiday weekend, and we just got back from the ATA show in Louisville, Kentucky, and I can tell you guys it was the most successful ATA show for us ever. So that means over the next month you'll see us release some information about joining up with new sponsors and about old sponsors even coming on bigger with the Hunting Grounds. And I can't tell you how excited and how blessed we are. We have you guys to thank for that and the interactions. It's a lot of hard work on our end, and we are just average Joes who still do full-time jobs plus the Hunting Grounds, and we're hoping to change some of that in the upcoming season. Well, let me tell you what, in comparison to last year's deer season, this year's deer season was way different for my dad. Last year, he didn't even harvest a deer. This year, he took his first ever archery buck with his Bowtech. Later on in the season, shot a doe with a gun out of the Eagle Seed food plot, and he is looking to take his first ever Triple Crown here in Arkansas. What is that? Well, in Arkansas, they have this incentive program called the Triple Trophy Award. Basically, you take a deer with archery, bow, they're the same thing. So archery, gun, and muzzleloader. And then, this is confusing to try to explain to people. And basically you go after a deer with a bow, a gun, and a muzzleloader. You send it in after you've completed that. They give you a certificate and a pin. Well, Dad is going after it for his first time ever since he's had a great season. So I'm going to be taking him out to north central Arkansas to hopefully fill that last tag either with a buck or doe, whatever comes first. Well, another thing he's really excited about is I'm only lacking a deer with the archery equipment to get my Triple Trophy Award here this year. I've done it for multiple years, but it'd be cool to both get it in the same year on my dad's first year. I'm going back out there with him, and I've got a tag for a buck or a doe that I'm hoping to fill with my archery equipment to get my Triple Trophy Award here in Arkansas. So we're going out there. The weather's going to change and be pretty nasty. The first day it ought to be pretty good, but let's see what happens. Starting to sprinkle pretty good now. And you got blood all through here.
Oh, so the one I ran that way down.
Yeah. Look at all that blood.
Yeah. That's a good shot. There's blood.
Blood. I don't think you're gonna have a problem following that blood trail.
No. Blood.
I can't believe how much she's bleeding, and she's not. I mean, jeez, it's just. It doesn't even stop.
That's why we'll keep shining the head trying to see.
Yeah. Usually when they stop like this, you start looking around, like back kind of behind me to my left, you might find something.
Oh. Oh.
So Dad was on cloud 9 for completing his triple trophy. Unfortunately, the deer didn't turn broadside in time for him to be able to film it with his cheap video camera that he was working with, and the lighting just wasn't there, but super pumped for him. And I told him that's what I wanted him to do, is focus on getting that deer. Don't worry about the video camera. Don't worry about even trying to even get it on film. Well, I didn't get anything that day, so I'm going out the next day, and it's been raining and windy, and so I set up a blind a week ago in the timber, pretty much on this cedar thicket edge overlooking this timber. I've got the spy point out there. I've been capturing a lot of pictures of deer, but I know they're going to be on edge, and hopefully something comes up into bow range and I can put a good shot on it. So worked up. That's just probably a young doe. We're looking to do some doe management here, and that completes my triple crown for Arkansas. That means I've got a deer with a muzzleloader, bow, and gun here in Arkansas. I wanted to make sure it was a young doe. I waited and waited and waited and waited. She was only at 20 yards here at the camera site. And it's just a nasty day. Yesterday it was 70 degrees, and today 100% chance of rain all day. And the upper 50s, 60s, just nasty. But yeah, we're gonna kill him sitting on the couch or sitting inside the nice, comfortable home. So got out here. It's been raining on and off, and this deer was skeptical coming in. Got a lot of swirling winds. I'm set up in this blind I haven't had up here for just over a week, or right at a week probably, and sprayed it down with nose jammer, tried to cover us up, and it must have worked because she came in 20 yards. Was able to get a really good look at her because she was sitting there feeding, making sure she was a doe, and the dirt half gear did its job because I don't think she's 45 yards out there, so pretty pumped. Might just sit back and see what else moves.
Wow.
Went through the doe and then it launched in. That's hilarious. That's crazy. I'm gonna take a picture of that real quick.
Yeah, I'm gonna zoom in on it.
You getting the focus on it?
Yeah, right there. Okay.
Pretty good size though, actually.
Yeah, actually is.
Nice. Can't go anywhere. This is the exit. We got it done today in north central Arkansas. This doe gave me a run for the money today. She came in about 15 minutes of recording time from when I saw her to where she actually would finally give me a shot. Came up there and was feeding around on the bait there, and just really allowed me to make sure she's not a button buck and she's a doe that we want to take out of the herd. So definitely a great doe to take out of here. They have so many does. Could probably honestly even take some more out of here. But happy for this because this also completes my Triple Crown for Arkansas, which means I killed a deer with muzzleloader, gun, and bow, and Dad completed his yesterday for the first time in his entire life, and that means we've both completed it this year, and that's kind of cool. It's the first year to ever do that. Dad's first year to ever get a Triple Crown. Couldn't be more blessed, and glad to put some more meat in the freezer. She just did not go anywhere. Bowtech Prodigy put the smack down on her with that dirt nap combination. It was awesome. So we're gonna drag her out of here and start heading home because we're expected to have a lot of rain this evening, and just glad we could wrap this up early this morning. Well, that's going to wrap it up for this week's episode. As you can see behind me in the Jotter Gear cargo slide, I've got my walk-on Archie target, and I've got my bow, and I'm fixing to do a couple practice shots because as we speak, right now I'm currently standing on the Huntin Grounds property here in Missouri, and I'm going to go out for my last ever hunt for the 2015-2016 deer season here in Missouri. And no, I'm not crying, it's just really bitterly cold. It's like 20 degrees right now and only gonna get colder. So I know the deer are gonna be coming in. Can't wait to show you guys what comes in, and I can't wait to get out there. Guys, if you enjoyed this week's episode or any of our episodes, be sure to like this video, comment down below, and share it, and let's grow this even bigger and better for 2016. I'm pretty sure I just spit at the camera, but I'm self-filming, so I'm gonna wrap it up right there. Until next time, go everywhere, get a youth and a new hunter involved in the outdoors, and as always, have a better than average day.